What's good, fam? Welcome to the zone if you're new to the crew, and shout out to you if you've been down since the ground. I also want to shout out the new subscriber that joined the crew since the last highlight video that was dropped. I see y'all, and I thank y'all for holding me down. Now today, I'm highlighting Shannon Cage, who went off in Game 4 against the Magic, racking up a 30-point and 10-board double-double, shooting a whopping 65% from the field. Now Shannon is modeled after Vlade Divac, with the stat line is very close to that of his base, with almost 9 points on average, 9 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. As I did before, the next section is going to take a look at some of Shannon's highlights from Game 4, followed by a discussion about Shannon and his performance during the regular season. So you can either stay tuned or you can skip straight to that part. But with that being said, here are Shannon's highlights.
Passes it to Shepard. Puts it up from 17. Another shot. He lays it in.
He's just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's the kid. And the pass to Cage. Up and in on the layup. And blocks. Here's Shepard. They grab their own miss. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's never easy trying to...
Bulls trail by 12. The kid passes to Cage. And it's West in the corner. Free throw line jump shot. Cage. He hangs in there and catches it.
Slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly. Shepard,
the pass to Cage. He gets it in there. Gunner's out there with Baylor. And it's garbage man. And it's Baldwin in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Time running low.
And you know what he does? I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Cage. The shot's good on the assist by West.
It's cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying.
Execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Fires from the line. A second chance effort. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down again. Here's the kid. He kicks to Williams. To the inside. That one finds the mark.
Taking that shot.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Good.
All right. So to provide some context around Shannon, he is one of the first 20 players I created for this league, and I'm not going to hold you. I thought Shannon was going to be so-so based on a 1v1 tournament I had on the blacktop, because in that setting, you need to score, which he didn't do very well. However, in the 3v3 and the 5v5 setting, Shannon really shined, which was very interesting to me. So scoring-wise, he comes in 7th on the Bulls, playing at the 4 and the 3 as a secondary position. Shannon came into this league as an older player after playing 4 years at USC and is currently 6'8" and 193 pounds. He's a 75 overall and is considered to be a mid-range specialist with a focus on mid-range scoring, rebounding, and post defense. Now, the randomizer clearly blessed Shannon with a total of 23, of which he has 2 finishing badges, 8 shooting badges, 6 playmaking badges, and 7 defensive badges. Now, under finishing, Shannon has bronze deep hooks and drop stepper. Looking at his shooting badges, all of Shannon's shooting badges were Hall of Fame badges, surprisingly, with clutch shooter, deep fades, difficult shots, hot zone hunter, pick and popper, slippery off ball, tireless shooter, and volume shooter. Now, Shannon has 3 Hall of Fame playmaking badges, which are Flashy Passer, Lob City Passer, and Needle Threader. He also has Gold Break Starter and Floor General, and finally, Silver Post Spin Technician. And then to wrap it up with the defensive badges, Shannon has Gold Rebound Chaser and Worm, Silver Defensive Leader and Lightning Reflexes, and Bronze Interceptor, Moving Truck, and Pogo Stick. Now, when we look at Shannon's shot chart, you can see that it's a bit of a mixed bag. His hot zones align well with his build type of mid-range specialist, with 24% of his attempts coming from the mid-range area, with him racking 51% of those shots. But surprisingly though, the majority of his were either close or under the basket, where he's shooting 36% and 47% respectively. So you can see that Shannon's play in Game 4 was way above his normal performance. Looking at Shannon's advanced stats, he's a little under the average player efficiency rating with 13.3, but his rebound rate is third on the Bulls with 15.4, with Skylar Cash leading the pack and Derek Gatson coming in second. For those of you that are new, Derek was on the Pelicans early in the year, but I had to get him up and out of there because his production was poor. So I'm glad to see he's doing well, although I don't think he's getting a lot of minutes. Outside of this, Shannon has a pretty decent assist ratio with 20.7 and an estimated wins added of 2.1, all things considered. Now for the season, Shannon had a high of 22 points in a regular season game. He also had a game where he had 18 boards, one where he had 7 assists, another where he had 5 steals, and finally one game that had 4 blocks in total for a single game. When compared to the other 93 power forwards in the league, Shannon is 36th in shooting, 8th in rebounds, and look at my boy Andre at 7 and Eli at 4, if you know you know. And Shannon is 23rd in assists, 16th in steals, and 11th in blocks. So Shannon's looking pretty decent when compared to his peers. Now when compared to the league, the results are a bit more of a mixed bag like his shot clock. Shannon comes in at 171, which isn't bad, but it isn't great either from a scoring perspective. He's 28 in rebounding, which is great, 122nd in assists, 82nd in steals, and 39th in blocks. Overall, I'd say that Shannon is a solid role player with some room for improvement on both ends of the court, although defensively, he's stronger than many in the league. Shannon can be impactful on any team under the right system, and his performance in Game 4 proves this. Although he doesn't score much, Shannon is very consistent on the defensive end, so we should keep an eye out for Shannon in the future. And that is it for today, my G's. I know it's been a slow burn cranking out these FBL videos, but there's still more to come. Until the next drop though, keep grinding, keep growing, and keep shining.